Welcome back to another game in the MNFL. Tonight's game, the Nighthawks and the Louisville Lumberjacks facing off in London. This game's set to be an electric one as we enter the big atmosphere in London. They've been waiting a long time for this day. Thought it was going to be the Jaguars that finally came to London, but now we see it's actually the Nighthawks, as they're called now. This is a former Eagles team, and, you know, I'm excited to see it. Everybody else is as well, as we'll get this game started for you right now. This one, folks, set to be an amazing matchup in London. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I put it on fast, so we skipped the whole first quarter. Yikes, okay, that one is very bad on my part. But now to the end of the game. The second quarter arrives as Louisville 3-0, and the Nighthawks go to action here at the 26. Here's 2nd and 10 now for Jalen Hurts. Hurts looking, escapes the pocket. He's got some room, and he'll take a hit here at the 5. Brings up 3rd and 5 at the 21st yard line here. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts. Looking to throw. Jalen. And he fits this one in to his receiver on the bottom of your screen there. As this one obviously going to be a quicker game now because of the second quarter incident here. Here's 1st and 10. They get this one off for 4 yards. So on 2nd and 6, they're now inside the 10. The red zone game is said to be efficient, and they'll get forward for another gain, similar to the last one, about 4 yards. So 3rd and 2. Hurts looking to throw once again, end zone. A.J. Brown with a touchdown. First touchdown of the game goes to A.J. And the Nighthawks take the lead right here. Big spot to do that in, as the Nighthawks will put this extra point up, and it is good. 13 plays, 70 yards, and close to 4.5 minutes of ball played right there. As out come the Louisville Lumberjacks to the 23. Jordan Love piloting this Louisville team, as it's their first international game, as for many teams around the league. So Love, sensing the pressure, gets it out, and it is caught for a gain of 8. So 2nd and short coming up here. Love, play action, zips this one down the field, and it's caught! 1st and 10 to the 34. Reed with an amazing catch down the field, and it sets up Louisville for what could be a scoring drive right here. 2 plays in for this Lumberjack team, They had 3 the first drive, looking for 7 here. As proved by the last play, another play action. Love's going to take off this time, and he's got 6 yards on the scramble. 28-yard line is where Jordan Love and the Lumberjacks reside, as this will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Love trying to find something, and he's sacked. Sweat on the tackle, and the 3-7 ball game as we enter the 2-minute warning. So fairly fast-paced game happening right now. Love fires, pass is caught, and it'll be first down at the 22. So a big first down right there, as they're almost in the red zone. This team really got to find something, and it's a wide open touchdown for the Lumberjacks. Shaden Reed getting into the end zone, and he's dancing with his team. Cannot have an easier touchdown than that. What a crazy drive right there. Lasted about 5 plays, and London will get the ball back. Down 3, 6 plays. That corrects me there. 77 yards and 2.5 minutes taken off the clock on that drive. So London gonna have to answer right back with a minute and 19, as the return takes off about 3 seconds from that one. 3 targets, 3 receptions for A.J. Brown, 1 including a touchdown. And he looks to continue his dominance here, as Lando joining me here on the broadcast, and it's intercepted. He's to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Lumberjacks.
Lumberjack pick 6.
Andrew Cooper, the middle linebacker, to set it all off. Very tight coverage on the tight end there. And he only causes problems for London at home even more now. First interception Jalen Hurts has thrown, or any quarterback has thrown, yet. And it goes back for 6. Extra point makes it 7. Literally only took 1 play for this entire game to get flipped on its head. A 10-point game now for the Nighthawks, as this one will go to the 26-yard line. A minute and 5 to go here. Jalen Hurts. I know. Jalen Hurts getting ready to go here. And the end of week 1 looking a little chaotic right now. They're hoping to reel it in. And here is Hurts on another pass that's contested. These dangerous throws is what got him a defensive touchdown for the Lumberjacks. So obviously Hurts finding trouble in reading this defense on 2nd and medium. And Hurts finds a way past the 50 to the 49. London moving now. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. And this one's picked off as well. And if he didn't step out of bounds, that was going to be another pick. Quay Walker on the pick. And the Lumberjacks prove to be dynamic right here. I mean, this is insane. Goddard The intended pass once again going to him, and Jalen Hurts throws his second interception of the game. Now the second turnover for London. 48 seconds left. Love zips this one to Jaden Reed, and he is lit up. Absolutely waxed, if you will, at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Love drops back, throws to the bottom of the screen, and it's caught. He goes out of bounds 8 yards in to the 29. 2nd and 2, empty backfield here. Love gets this one off. And a timeout taken as the Lumberjacks go inside the 20 into the red zone. Here, I have to be a little bit more quiet because I'm going to have to go to bed soon. But Love gets a hospital ball off to his tight end here. It'll cost them, with 30 seconds left, 2nd and medium. Pass goes back to, that's not going to be Jalen Reed this time, or Jaden Reed, excuse me. Another timeout, the final timeout by the Lumberjacks. With under 20 to go, it's 17-7. And Jordan Love, he's still going to pass here. Trying to find something open, and he's sacked. And this will take us to halftime. The games around the league have been pretty good to this point. Jalen Hurts hurting right now. A 17-7 deficit to Jordan Love and the Lumberjacks. Your halftime report here. Shamrocks and the Monarchs happened earlier on our program. You can check that one out if you want to look back at my earlier games. Looking around the league, though, Omaha and Chicago, an explosive spot there, as Jalen Hurts is going to need to find an answer going into the second half. I mean, we came in the second quarter and everything looked great. A.J. Brown with a touchdown to take the lead at 7-3, and since then, it's all gone down the drain. Again, hoping that touchdown drought ends soon for Jalen Hurts as he walks back out to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, Hurts motions A.J. Brown across. Hurts looking to throw. Pass is caught, and he's got a first down to the 41-yard line. Inside Nighthawk territory still. And here's a run, not by Saquon, as I imagine he was injured at some point here. 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line now. Hurts, another handoff, and he'll end up taking this one to the edge for a pretty good chunk play. That's Gainwell. And it'll be 1st and 10 London at the 47-yard line. In enemy territory here, as they'll pass for about a yard on the run. It'll be 2nd and 9 here. London obviously trailing, need a big play right here, and this could happen right now. And what did I tell you? Touchdown, Nighthawks. Devontae Smith into the end zone on what is a 47-yard strike. to possibly bring this one back within 3. Sao Paulo Stadium housing these Nighthawks. Call it the nest, if you will, as now a 17-14 game, and Hertz finds his answer. Love needs to answer back here, as this one quickly gaining traction, 17-14. And this kickoff looking electric to start it off. It'll get to the 37-yard line. We haven't seen a return yet, as Jaden Reed, 5 targets, 5 receptions. Mr. Automatic with a touchdown to his name. Love in an empty backfield set. Looking to throw. Love zips it down the field. He's got a man. He's got a little bit of a block. And he's up past the 25 to the 23. Jaden Reed. Keep saying Jalen. Thinking of Jalen Hurts here. As this pass is another explosive one. Nighthawks are hurting right now, thanks to these big passes, as Love fires this one out to the right. 2nd and 1 now. 14-yard line. And Jordan Love fires. And it could go into the end zone here. It will. Touchdown, Louisville. Tucker Kraft, the tight end, with the touchdown. He became a target quick. And that puts our game at 24-14. Excuse me, by the way, for that burp. As this one up and away to make it a 10-point game once again. They only needed 3 plays. 63 yards down the field. And that big return helped the Lumberjacks right there in London. Going to be in a world of hurt if they can't get something similar. And they're going to have to do it without a big kickoff return. They'll get it to the 26. Devontae Smith, 3 for 3, 63 yards, and a touchdown on the receiving end. 1st and 10, Nighthawks at the 26-yard line. Hurts gets this one out to his tight end. And Dallas Goddard goes for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Now as Jalen Hurts motions a man for an empty set in the backfield. This pass is caught. It'll be 1st and 10 to the 40. And Jalen Hurts, he's been phenomenal today. Looking to lead this team back. Jalen Hurts will get this one to the 48. Still in their own territory here. Looking to change that on 2nd and short. And my commentary partner has just left me. Luckily, though, on standby, we do have Ice Storm. I don't know if he's even here right now. He will make himself known once he unmutes his mic. A little bit of job competition between these two. As 2nd and 3 to the 39 is going to have to wait till the start of the 4th as we near the end of the third, 24-14. Wade Walker with an interception that really sparked the light in Louisville, as well as that pick six by the big middle linebacker, as this pass is almost intercepted. As I was talking about that, that's Gainwell on what would have been an intended pass for an interception. Instead, it'll just be a deflection in the stat sheet, as Hurts will get this down to the 36 with fourth down looming, and they'll decide to kick the field goal to make it a one-possession game. This kick from far out is going to be good. Jake Elliott, he's got quite the leg, as the London Nighthawks looking to claw their way back. That's the story of this game right now. Louisville holding on to a strong lead, though. Jordan Love showing out. We'll give you the highlights with him. Finds Jaden Reed, yes, open for a touchdown. Tucker Kraft as well, getting in on the action. Only had to settle for three once. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm now back. An 8-yard gain to the 34 for the Lumberjacks. Christian Watson in motion. Big shot down the field and almost intercepted. That might have changed the tide of this game with the Nighthawks. So third and short becoming a problem. Pass is caught, and he'll go to the 43-yard line. I'll be right back. Back here. And this game may be cut broadcasting wise, as I really have to get to bed soon. My commentary will not be heard in this game. And don't know what happened there. Jalen Carter gets ran into by a Lumberjack. I'm not quite sure what sparked that. Third short, Love passing all the way down the field, and it's almost an interception for Mitchell. Nighthawks secondary, very good in the one aspect that they are like always on their man, as Hurts comes back out. Louisville and London fighting it off right now to the 11-yard line. Hurts looks to throw. It'll be a 7-yard loss. Big sack right there by the Lumberjacks, and Clark responsible for the sack on Jalen Hurts. This one could get ugly here with a safety in the possibilities, as Gainwell gives him a little bit of breathing room to try and prevent that. 9-yard line is now the spot where the Nighthawks are going to have to take a very long third down and convert it right after the 2-minute warning. 24-17. Nighthawks with the ball here. They're in 11. Hurts standing at his goal line. He's gonna run and just cannot power forward enough for a first down. Very risky to go for it on fourth down here. They're gonna have to punt this ball, as this one would spell disaster. Oh, wait, hold on. They're gonna stay out there. They're actually gonna go for this. Feel there's no other choice but to go for it here. A.J. Brown. And he'll convert the gamble to the 28-yard line. London on the comeback here as Hurts zips this one down the field. It's caught. Gainwell down to the 34. Big play. And the Nighthawks are trying to tie this game up right now. What they need right now is overtime or a turnover after a touchdown here. Put them in a good position to score. And it looks like they're going to try to drive this one into overtime. Now, mind you, if they do, I cannot commentate as I will have to go to bed. But I will keep the game going as Jalen Hurts goes down for a sack. 23 seconds left after the timeout. 16-yard line is where everything sets up. Second and long here. You see Hurts throw this one out of bounds. 19 seconds left. Big play needs to happen here. If not here, it'll have to be on either fourth down, first and goal, whatever it is. It's going to have to happen soon as Hurts throws this one behind the halfback and out of bounds. Fourth down, a must-go-for-it situation here. Fourth and long. London in fear of losing this game right here, right now, in front of their home crowd. And this pass goes end zone. Intercepted! And the Lumberjacks will secure a win here at home. Or, I'm sorry, here in the Bird's Nest. What an incredible performance, specifically on defense. They had their moments on offense, too, as they'll take the final meal in this game. And this one was a very close game. 24-17, your final score. And the Nighthawks just could not pull away with it right there. So close, yet so far. As Jalen Hurts tried to force something that wasn't there. And we get a weird sideline view of a touchdown that happened earlier. And Devontae Smith with the sideline angle once again. And an interception by Quavon Walker. And this pick six by the big middle linebacker for the Lumberjacks. What really secured this one right here. Jordan Love, 2 touchdowns, 217 yards, and an 89% completion rate. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns, 247 yards, and a 74% completion rate. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow there will be no video. I will finally be able to relax, post these videos a little on my in the meantime. I hope you guys look back and enjoy these videos, as week 1 is considered a huge success so far. Not with subscribers, but more or less the gameplay that has happened throughout. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time on the MNFL.